So I want to become a neurosurgeon,
And I want to become a pediatric nurse.
and that's why we're both part of the health science pathway.
So freshman year, you'll start off with Principles of Health Science.
Sophomore year, you'll take medical terminology.
Junior year, you'll take Anatomy and Physiology, where you'll do different kinds of dissections.
And in senior year, you take health science theory, where you get EKG certified.
One of my favorite activities in the skeletal system unit was using the human bones in the comparative anatomy project.
One of the activities that we did in anatomy and physiology is watercolor of different types of tissues. So I did the pseudostratified columnar epithelium tissue, and it was very fun.
I took forensic science because I'm a senior and I wanted an easy science class, and it's super fun and enjoyable.
I took forensics so I wouldn't have to take physics, and turned out to be one of my favorite classes.
So I took forensics because I love crime shows. I'm a very big fan, and I got to learn the science side of how cases are solved.
Doing the labs, they're very hands-on, and we get to do what detectives and crime scene investigators get to do.
My favorite unit in forensics was the fingerprint unit because we got to do a whole bunch of fingerprint labs and like dust for our prints, and it was really cool.
The prereqs for forensics are biology and chemistry.
Welcome back to CTV.
My favorite thing about CTV is working collaboratively with my friends and using the video cameras.
My favorite thing about CTV is participating in the clips and just filming in general.
My favorite thing about CTV is anchoring.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Lamb. I am the editor-in-chief of the school newspaper, the CHS Roundup. The CHS Roundup is a student-led newspaper program where we produce our own stories and photographs. I love the CHS Roundup just because of the memories I made and the great friends I had. I love taking photos at the football games, soccer games, and basketball games. I got to really have a great high school experience by watching people in the stand and watching great games and people celebrating our victories and even our losses. We also participate in UIO events where you can win medals for your writing and bond with your classmates. To be in the course, select Yearbook 1 in Skyward and email Mr. Clayton telling him you want to be in the news journalism course. Join the CHS Roundup to be more involved with the Clements community and make great memories.
The great thing about Clements Theater is that there is an opportunity for everyone. Whether you are an athlete, a coder, an artist, or really anything else, we have a place for you here.
So I initially joined theater because I've always been passionate about literature and performance. I want to be a lawyer, and theater has helped refine and workshop my speaking skills, all the while learning about reading and dissecting new shows. Through this troupe, I've gained a sense of community, and I've truly learned that no matter who you are or where you come from, Troop 3689 will always welcome you with open arms.
The more I learned about theater, the more I fell in love with it. In the beginning, I stuck to props, costumes, house and pub, basically anything backstage, and 4 years later I feel confident enough to actually go up on stage and perform in front of people, which is crazy. The troupe has so much love and acceptance and positive energy to offer.
People can learn a lot from theater. I learned how to do woodworking all from theater, and I also learned how to open up more socially and become a lot more sociable person. And I personally think theater has positively impacted my life.
In the last couple of years especially, I've expanded outside of just acting and singing. I've started to do tech. What tech specifically? Well, I've been in art classes for a lot of years. So I've started to become the troupe's resident person on prop design and just making silly props. And I know I'm doing a lot of work this year on poster design and house and publicity. If you were to join theater, what you're getting is more than just a bunch of actors or technicians. What you're getting is this close community of friends who all love each other and support each other and to work together to create great art. I hope to see you in theater this year.
Act well your part. They're all the honor.
For most diseases, probably you'll be lucky to have 5% of the data set have people that have disease. Sequential series of splits generally will have to be performed in order to group data. Like, we spent like 20 minutes talking about these different, all this different computation that happens.
In here, we see that it says inspect me, and the column's name is inspector.
Look down and you see this thing, and it looks kind of like a flag.
We still have char. We should just return S.
Lesson, as you can see, matches what my file name is, and that is very important and it's very necessary because your program...
Okay, so she made an empty frequency dictionary with curly braces, which is good, and then you said for K and teachers.
We believe a mobile application best confronts the problem in an accessible way, since most people check their phones before getting to the car to drive.
Here, after the user has successfully passed the type sentence page, users will have to navigate the ball through the maze to touch the square.
In STEM has actually decreased, and the reason for this is because in the 1990s, secretarial jobs and those computer-related things were more common among women.
I was a member of Growth and Computing, obviously, and also the general CS club. But also, I feel like the volunteering and social outreach aspect of Growth and Computing is also really valuable.
Hello class,
What do Volkswagen, the Champions League, and all these great innovations have in common?
German! Here we value learning over grades and have a close, tight-knit community in German club and having the same teacher and classmates all 4 years and participating in club events such as
Houston Fest, competing in events like this, and winning.
You can earn scholarships to study and travel in Germany, where you can really get immersed.
I like French because it's fun, it's something new, and I like the language.
I took French 4 because I wanted to learn more about the French culture. I took French 4 because I wanted to be a better communicator.
I took French 4 because we've all been in the same class for 4 years, and so everybody's really close.
I took French 4 to learn to read and write in French better.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Ça va bien et toi? Ça va bien, merci.
To join French so you can be a part of French Club and FNHS.
Stay tuned.
Clements is a great high school. It has a wide range of language programs to choose from. Each is great in their own right, but I would especially recommend the award-winning Clements Japanese program. Taught by Yoshimi Sheridan, the Japanese language classes, levels 1 to level 4 AP, at Clements High School are like no other. Clements has been actively participating in the Japanese speech contest, and every year, students have excelled in advancing to state and even to the national level of the contest, winning awards along the way. The success of the Japanese students is a testament to the quality of the language education offered through the many classroom activities, projects, and group presentations that Sheridan Sensei organizes in her classes. Students also have the chance to bond with their classmates outside of the classroom through extracurricular activities, such as the Yosakoi dance team, Japanese National Honor Society, and summer trips to Japan, and even an exchange program with Japanese high schools. The Clements chapter of the Japanese National Honor Society also offers students who excel in Japanese the chance to prove their education and stand out on their college application.
For me, Latin's been this hidden gem in the Clements course catalog. My favorite part of being in the CHS Latin program has really just been the community, like being in these small classes where you can collaborate with friends to translate ancient myths and history. Plus, it's more than just a language course. You get to have the option to join our club where we travel across Texas and compete in Latin competitions together.
Taking a course that revolves around an ancient language may seem dull and intimidating, as it did to me at first. However, taking Latin soon unveiled the vibrant world of the classics, since it allowed me to immerse myself directly in the primary text of the Romans. As a result, I've gained new perspectives on history, culture, and language that are relevant even today.
You know, people often ask me, why study a dead language? And I often tell them, Latin doesn't just teach you Latin. It teaches you how to think. When we write, when we speak, it's often intuitive. You don't really think about it. But Latin breaks that down, helping you understand complex vocabulary and approach ideas analytically. So, come join us and CHS Latin.
A junior and the co-captain of Clements' congressional debate team. Taking Debate 1 my freshman year opened up a ton of pathways for me within high school and was a really great learning opportunity whatsoever. Being a part of the debate team has been one of my favorite memories in high school, but in order to join debate, you need to take Debate 1. So if you're even thinking about debate or want to be a part of this amazing team, Debate 1 is a must. In Debate 1,
Be as cool as Spider-Man and join our CHS Academic Decathlon team. Take the Academic Decathlon and Octathlon class. It's a year-long course, but it's also a team that competes in group competitions. The decathlon team is only for juniors and seniors, and the octathlon team is for freshmen and sophomores. We study packets over 7 subject areas: science, literature, art, music, social science, economics, and mathematics. For the competitions for decathlon, we take 7 multiple choice exams over our subject areas. Then we also have speech, interview, and essay. For octathlon, we have 7 multiple choice exams over our subject areas, and we only have essay. You can win awards for each one of the subject areas. Each year, there is a theme for that particular year. The theme for this year is water, a most essential resource. The themes for the past few years are on the screen. The packets that we study pertain to that particular topic.
Come to an academic decathlon, and you'll be able to use all of your knowledge and skills that you can already have or develop in class on the tests, essays, speeches, and interviews. It's a lot of fun. It It gives you a lot of knowledge that you probably never even thought about having before. And overall, it's just a really great experience.
I am currently taking Intro to Engineering, and in this course you get to learn in a very nice environment. It was only the first week of school that I figured out how to use a drill press, not something that I've done before. Very interesting, you guys should try it too. And you also get to work with a lot of teams. Currently we are figuring out how to model a cabinet head using Fusion 360, which is an engineering software that we use for 3D modeling.
Relevant, eye-opening, enlightening,
truth,
interesting, educational,
humanity.
Are you planning to take the class next semester?
Absolutely.
Hello. Today I want to talk to you all about your course options for senior year for English classes. So you have numerous options on which courses you could take for your senior year English credit. You have English 4, you have your English 4 Advanced course, and you also have English 4 Dual Credit, which partners with HCC, but you also have creative writing. And today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what the creative writing course offers. So the first thing that differs with creative writing compared to some of the other courses is with creative writing, we do not take tests. We mainly are reading different types of genres of literature. Maybe it's short stories, maybe it's fiction, maybe it's nonfiction, maybe it's romance, maybe it's mystery, maybe it's sci-fi, flash fiction, poetry, lots of different genres that we're going to be reading, but then also creating original work within those genres. So each 9 weeks we focus on a different big genre of writing, and we work within that genre at some of the other things. So maybe we work on nonfiction writing the first 9 weeks and kind of tackle maybe a college essay or creative nonfiction. Then we can move on to maybe fiction writing and do a unit with more mystery, suspense writing, or more romance writing, or more like historical fiction, science fiction, lots of different things within that realm. We also look at poetry, looking at, spoken word poetry all the way to various forms of written word poetry, and then looking at doing a larger project based on the genre of your choice at the end of the year. So choosing whatever genre that you find the most fascinating or you enjoy the most, and spending time further delving into that genre of writing.
Is Robert Bohaney, and I am the math department head for Clements High School, and I'm here to talk to you about our math course sequence. So the math sequence is pretty straightforward. We have 4 main courses, which would be Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, and Pre-Calculus, and most students would follow down this path. All of these courses, we offer 2 different levels. We offer the AAC, or honors level, as well as the on-level courses. And we recommend that if a person is in the honors or AAC level and they make a 75 or higher, that they continue in the honors track, and if that is not the case, that they move to the on-level track. And so for the most part, people would just take the next course. We do offer a couple of AP courses, one of which is AP Calculus, that we have the AB Calculus, and we also have BC Calculus. The difference here is that AB would afford the student an opportunity to earn 1 semester of college credit, while BC affords the student an opportunity to earn 2 semesters of calculus college credit. BC is a fairly rigorous course, so we recommend anyone wanting to take Calculus BC needs to achieve an 85 or higher in the AAC or Honors Pre-Calculus course. And so for the most part, a student would just go down and go through this sequence and get their 4 math classes for their 4 years in high school. We do have another AP course, and that is AP Statistics, and this is a very versatile course for a lot of different majors that we do recommend students take this if they can. It's a math elective, and the prerequisite for this course is Algebra 2, so a person can take this concurrently at the same time as they're taking pre-calculus, or they can actually take it with calculus. So, and they can take it at the same time as those. In addition to that, we have a couple other math electives that we offer, and these have a specific purpose. So this is MMA, or Math Models and Applications, and the purpose of this course, it fits here between Geometry and Algebra 2, and this would be an optional course, and this is for a person that maybe they struggled a little bit in Algebra 1 or Geometry. This course is designed to bridge this gap. So it would be taken between Geometry and Algebra 2. We also have AQR, which stands for Advanced Quantitative Reasoning, and that would be between Algebra 2 and Pre-Calculus, or some students take this their senior year instead of taking Pre-Calculus as an alternative to Pre-Calculus. And it is, again, it's here to help bridge the gap, or maybe a student struggled a little bit in Algebra 2, and this is to help them prepare for college level math without having to take pre-calculus. So we recommend that students map out their 4 years of high school based on this sequence. So for example, if a student took Algebra 1 in 8th grade, they would have had to take the honors level Algebra 1 in 8th grade, or the AAC level. Then that would mean that in 9th grade they could take geometry, in 10th grade they would take Algebra 2, in 11th grade they would take pre-calculus, and 12th grade they could take the calculus course. This is, of course, assuming that they did not use one of these years to take either MMA or AQR. And they could also take statistics as a double math credit in either their 11th or 12th grade year. So this is one example of mapping out your plan for the 4 years while you're in high school, but this doesn't necessarily apply to everyone. So another scenario would be a person did not take Algebra 1 in the 8th grade, so they're going to take Algebra 1 in the 9th grade. So we offer 2 levels of this. The student can take the on-level Algebra 1, or they can take the honors or AAC level. If they are particularly strong in 8th grade math, we recommend them trying the honors level and seeing how that goes, and possibly sticking with the honors curriculum for as long as they can. Now, a person in this track, if you notice, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, their 12th grade year, they would be taking pre-calculus. So someone who took Algebra 1 in 9th grade might have it as their goal to take AP Calculus, either the AB or BC course, and but you notice they don't have enough years to do this. Well, there is a point in time. These are mostly sequential, but these 2 courses, Algebra 2 and Geometry, can be taken concurrently. This is the only of this list that can be done like this. So you can take Algebra 2 at the same time as Geometry, because both of these have the same prerequisite, which is Algebra 1. And then the pre-calculus and calculus could be taken, pre-calculus the 11th grade year and calculus their 12th grade year. This cannot be done with any of the other courses. For example, you cannot take pre-calculus at the same time as calculus because of the prerequisites required. Another scenario that we could look at is a person might take Algebra 1 in 7th grade. Sometimes we have students that take Algebra 1 very early in 7th grade, which means they're going to take Geometry in 8th grade. And the situation this creates is 9th, 10th, 11th. They take Calculus there in 11th grade. And what do they take the next year? Well, of course, they could take AP Stat this year, but that's probably better. They're probably better off taking that concurrently with one of these, because AP Stat doesn't necessarily flow with the type of mathematics that they're going to do in college to follow up calculus. So we do offer another course that's multivariable calculus. Now notice this is not an AP course, and so they would have to take it again in college if this was part of their major, but this would prepare them for college level calculus courses going beyond what the AP Calculus course offers. Now, one thing to note about multivariable calculus is if it is their goal to take multivariable their senior year, they would have to take BC Calculus as their calculus credit. They could not take AB. And one other thing of note is a student may not take AB and then follow that with BC. They have to choose at that point, and if their goal is to take multivariable, then they would have to take the BC level. So this is just another scenario. So again, my name is Robert Boani. Hopefully that clears up some of the basic questions. If you have more questions, I can definitely answer those. You can send me an email at robert.boani@fortbendsd.com and ask questions about your specific situation. Thank you, and I hope you found the PowerPoint helpful.
Hey everybody, this is Mrs. Hill. I'm in room 1136 and there's my email. I want to talk to you about the AP Capstone program. Have you ever found yourself wondering how the skills you're learning in school will actually help you in the real world? Well, this is a great opportunity. AP Capstone will help you challenge yourself, explore your interests, and set yourself apart for college and beyond. So this is a 2-year program made up of 2 courses, AP Seminar and AP Research. Together, they're designed to help you build essential skills like critical thinking. Let's start with AP Seminar, your first step on this journey. In AP Seminar, you have a team aspect and you have an individual aspect to this. And you'll dive into real world issues, analyze different perspectives. You're not just memorizing facts or writing generic essays. Okay, so whether you're passionate about climate change, social justice, or even the future of artificial intelligence, you will find this class really exciting. After that, you'll dive into AP research. Here, you'll take learning into the next level by designing and conducting your own year-long research project, where you'll actually be doing original research. By the end of AP Capstone, you're going to be ready to tackle college-level research like a pro. So colleges love AP Capstone. Completing the program shows that you're not just a good student, you're a thinker, a leader, and someone who takes initiative. Plus, if you pass both courses and 4 additional AP exams, you'll earn the prestigious AP Capstone diploma, a credential that sets you apart in the college admission process. AP Capstone is more than just another class. It's a chance to explore your passions, develop valuable skills, and build a portfolio of work that you'll be proud of. So if you're ready to take on the challenge, discover your voice, and prepare for your future, I encourage you to sign up for AP Seminar today. Feel free to email me or stop by my room if you have any questions about this. All right, thank you.
Photo shoot. Pause, 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 photo shoot. Pause, 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 photo shoot. You are looking at a legend in the flesh. Fresh about the kitchen to the check. Blew a quarter key on the set. Hold up. Pose. Beep is in the chain looking wet. Deposit ain't hit the count yet. Ain't verified like my check. Hold up. Pause. 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 Yeah. Pause. Pause. Yeah. Pause. I am a photo shoot. Pause. I am pose. It's a photo shoot.
You better understand, they don't know what you were doing in January. They don't know what you were doing in February. They don't know what you were doing in August. But we were grinding. Grinding! You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Go unleash hell on these fools tonight. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I mean, unleash hell on every single one of them that touches the field. You dominate them, and you make them like it. You got it?
Yes, sir.
You break them out.
The Clements 2021 football team has been very impressive this year. They started off the season 4-0 and later earned a playoff spot for the first time since 2007.
This year, there was a certain emphasis on finishing games and doing everything we possibly can during winning time. And that's been kind of our motto the last couple of years. So we're getting it done this year. You know, we're getting our guys in the right positions to win games.
We've gotten stronger and mentally better in the off season. I think we've grown in our toughness, and I think our players understand the game better and play together.
Every season you look at where you were deficient, where were things that you could have done better. Last year we were 4-6, great improvement, but we still lost 3 games by 1, 6, and 7. So what was our emphasis in the off season? Trying to finish, trying to figure out what it is within those last 4 minutes of a half or last 4 minutes of a game that could put us over the top and really get us, over the hump, so to speak. So we put them through a lot of different difficult situations and hard things all semester, all off season, into the summer, just really trying to overcome and how can we make the winning plays when it counts. Once football season starts, it's a 7-day-a-week grind. There's scouting, live scouting of different opponents, going to actually watch them play. There's a lot of film study and watching them have whatever they do and whatever scenarios that you want to talk about. And then there's game planning. So you want to be able to game plan what can we do based on what they've shown. So it's a great chess match with other teams and based on our chess pieces and their chess pieces and what we think their moves are going to be and what we can counter with.
Every day in practice, we practice against scout defense, which is their defense. We watch film on them every day, and then we talk about it, and then we just get prepared for the game.
I like working with our young men, getting to see them progress and get better, not only in football, but as they learn how to grow up and be better students and get them ready for college.
My hope and prayer for all of our student athletes and students really is that they get to find something that they're passionate about, something that they get to come to work every day, and it doesn't ever feel like work. So I feel like it's like a higher calling. You know, I just want to be here for kids. I want to try to help them succeed and achieve their goals. And you get to do that every single day. Pretty fortunate. I don't take it for granted at all.
An experience that is extremely unique from anything else. Like, there are other varsity sports that you can play, but this is very unique from the culture and everything that's happened.
We have to make a skit before every game, and we get to basically make fun of each other or have go over a fun moment that happened during practice.
Hard work pays off, because especially this year, all the hard work we put in the off season and the years before has finally paid off because we made the playoffs this season. First off, I'd just say if you have any doubts about playing or if you're worried about anything, I just say just do it. That's the first advice. That's the first step you need to take because you won't regret it. It's a lot of fun. The second would just be just take it all in, even all the hard workouts, 6 a.m. in the summer. I don't know, all the good and bad, it's all gonna go by super fast, so just enjoy your time here. Because as a senior, my time, it's not over yet. Luckily we extended the season, but it's coming to an end.
You know, I would hope that would be a lot of people. You know, our numbers are growing, but you know, there's certain stigmas about football and the dangers of it. But if anybody that wants to join, I would say you're not going to get a better environment to grow, in a sense. Grow your mind, grow your body, grow your spirit, develop resilience, develop a grit, a determination, great work ethic, and something that's going to carry along in your life that you'll use every single day. And that's what we try to preach to our young men and to ladies.
I just say passion,
hard work,
fun,
like brotherhood. Just, you know, all of us are brothers, and it's a big family.
Play unpredictable mostly because every week you never know what happens. You know, every time and everything there's always the top guy or the underdog. But in football, there's one thing, nothing really matters. You don't know what's gonna happen each week. So
we're definitely exciting,
passionate,
persistence.
Okay.
How's my hair?
Looks good. Looks good.
Thank you, ladies.
So, okay, the first